Greetings, St. Paul's Church. In today's devotional, I want to challenge you and ask you, who is your Timothy? And I'm going to get back to that question in a little bit. So my son is a senior in high school and he started to watch a lot of basketball. So a few days ago, I took him to his first NBA game, professional basketball. We went to Philly and watched the Sixers. They played the Lakers from LA, and it was interesting because one of the greatest players to ever play, LeBron James, was playing. And on his team, his son, Bronny, was also playing. So it added a lot of drama to the game because many times, I think at least 5 times, LeBron, the father, passed the ball to his son, Bronny. And there was so much emotion in the stadium because a lot of people were booing Bronny because they think he doesn't belong in the league. But whenever the dad passed the ball to the son, the whole crowd was so intense. And when he missed, because he didn't make a single point, when he missed, you could hear and feel the disappointment. And I just knew that if he did score, the whole building, the whole place would have went crazy. They would have went absolutely berserk. And it really made me think, it felt very biblical for a father to raise his son and to teach his son his ways and his skills and his abilities, and to pass the baton to the younger generation. So throughout the Bible, we see examples of an older spiritual leader pouring their life into a younger spiritual leader. Many examples, Old Testament and New Testament, but probably the most well-known one is St. Paul raising up Timothy. And in many ways, St. Paul was like a spiritual father to Timothy. Timothy was like a spiritual son. There's a well-known verse, 2 Timothy 2:2. Paul says to Timothy, "And the things you heard me teach in the presence of many witnesses, you teach to reliable people, so that they will also be able to teach others." Are you still with me? 2 Timothy 2:2. And that's a powerful mandate. This is what's going on. Paul invested his life in Timothy and taught him, and he's giving Timothy the mandate, you received from me, so now you go and teach others who will also be able to go on and teach others. It's a pattern of what the Bible calls discipleship. So there's a challenge. There's many challenges. Who is your Paul? Who is your spiritual father? If that sounds too intense or too spiritual, who's your spiritual older brother? Or if that's too intense, who is your mentor or your coach? And in life, when you learn from others, there's a time for you to find younger people and teach them. And that's what the real challenge is in today's devotional. Who's your Timothy? Who's your spiritual son? Who is your spiritual younger brother? Your mentee? Maybe you have children, and if you do, you should definitely try to invest in your own children. But even beyond that, whether you have children or not, the Bible is saying, find reliable people and teach them and pour your life into them so that they can go on and teach others. Thank you for watching this week's devotional, and looking forward to seeing you soon.